Hey YouTube, it's your boy Voodoo8648 back for another fun-filled outdoors adventure. Today I'm going to be demonstrating one method to create an effective tinder bundle for creating a campfire using, friction fire or a ferro rod. So we'll get started. Alright, this should give you an idea of the environment that I'm working in. You'll see a pile of brush and wood over there, but we'll try not to use that. But this is the environment that I've got to work with. It's not the driest out here. We had rain probably 2 days ago. But when you're dealing with weeds like this, they tend to dry quickly. So the ground tends to stay moist from dew and have residual moisture that lingers on for days, especially if there's a lack of sunshine to evaporate the water. Anyway, the first step that you need, you want to do this in phases. You want the initial ignition portion, and I'll show you here. This is a wonderful initial flame starter. Just get the head of that off, collect a few of these. This is what you'll initially ignite. Collect a few heads of these. And remember, I am doing this one-handed, so that adds to the hassle factor. So this should be good enough to get a flame going. And you want to have, the secret is you want to have everything already an initial flame going, but there's our initial. Next, you want to keep the thing going, so you gather a bunch of these, whole wad. This will create a very effective bundle to keep the thing going. Basically, you just want to start from very small and work your way up. So after we get the flame going, I'll just throw this on top of there, and that'll keep the flame going. It's the same weed that I initially picked, but with as dry as the stuff is, like I said, the rest of the environment doesn't need to be that dry, just this stuff. And then if you need to, with the bigger stuff, you can cut into logs or something. So that's our next step. The other secret is airflow. If we needed to, we could cut into something like that to get the insides. Next, we'll get some of this grass here. This will really keep it going. Need lots of airflow. And you don't want to pack this too tight. You want it fairly loose. See how it's kind of loosely packed together? That's the way you want it. You want to maintain airflow in there. So here's what we got so far. We have the cotton-like substance material that will ignite very easily with just a little spark. Those twigs from the same plant, very small, very tiny, that'll keep the flame going. And this will create a lot more heat and smoke where we can blow it into a flame. Because the flame will die down, it'll go back into a kind of coals, and we can just keep on blowing that. Another good thing, it's a little damp. So basically the next portion of this, you want to look for bark. Well, that's pretty wet. So let's go over here. For this part, you can take a knife and scrape some bark off pretty much any tree, and that'll keep it going. Sap works really well from pine trees or whatnot. This is a little wet, but I think it'll keep it going. I do believe it will. The idea is not to get a full fire going, because this field's really dry and I don't want to catch the field on fire. But once I have a sustained miniature fire, you guys will get the idea. This stuff is awesome right here. This is the poo-poo. Doing it one-handed. Ouch! Sticker bush. Fuck. Oh yeah, this is it right here. This is better. If you don't have logs like this laying around, more than likely you won't. All you gotta do is take a knife and cut some. But you see how thin this stuff is. Kind of like thick construction paper. But then we work our way up to thicker stuff. And this bark that I'm getting is kind of wet, but you can always get drier bark, or cut some from the inside of a branch or something. So we pretty much got our stages, and this is for kind of visual purpose. Again, the inside of that's kind of damp, so I'm not sure how good it's going to take off, but you can see the phases. You have cotton-like substance, highly flammable, highly combustible material, followed by small little tiny thread-like twigs. Then that, we're just working our way up. This, and then you want to get to branches. Your sustained fuel. You want to go for dead stuff like this. Easily, this stuff breaks, and this will get your fire on cruise control. See how dry and easy that is to break. Just a little miniature fire. I'm going to stomp it out immediately. Here we are. And now I'm going to try to find somewhere to set this phone so you can see the demonstration. Here we are. Flint fire starter on a 550 paracord lanyard. Leatherman Surge. So basically, I'm going to take this little cotton-like tinder bundle, and you don't want to go like that. You want to hold your knife in place or whatever you're striking with and pull up like that. Like that. We got a little flame. And I went ahead and got this. It's like the why not factor. And you want to quickly, don't cut yourself. And then take this. Last thing you want to do is smother your fire. You do not want to do that. Then start adding. This is wet shit. Not a very good example. going to create airflow. What are we going to do here? Some old shit. We get airflow in there. Even blowing a little bit. Because that whole grass thing is one big coal. I will make better videos for you guys. Right now, all the videos, the 100 and some odd that I've uploaded so far, that's just screwing around. I haven't really put any thought or effort into making good quality videos with intros and stuff like that. I will, though, if I put my heart into it. We're blowing it. Quite honestly, I don't think I'm supposed to be making fires out here. This is a little city part, but use that to prop that up. I should be using smaller twigs, so technically this is incorrect. Stuff like this is better. But if you got really dry shut, it'll take off really easily. This is good. Keep blowing on it to keep the fire going. Wind sometimes helps, but you get the idea. You know, I'm not looking for sustainability here, because where I'm at. This stuff will eventually catch and keep going. If I would have used smaller stuff, you know, it would have kept going. It'd be self-sustained by now, but I did it kind of. So anyway, you guys get the idea. I could keep it going if I wanted to. It's just not really excited about getting a full flame fire going in this field. So again, I will make better videos for you guys. Thanks for watching my videos, and subscribe.